All right. Why is the there we go. And okay, I'm back. We're back. I think. Yes, we're back.
Uh, uh, uh.
We're back?
Yeah, we're back.
Are we trusting the system?
Never trust.
Never trust the system.
You cannot trust the system. When you do, they switch the flip and you're done. Satellites, cell phones, chips, net, web, the dentist, they're all gonna get you.
It's how we turn the frogs gay.
This guy's nose. I didn't realize he was going to slip that frog thing in.
Gotta give it that variable.
I love that I said that afterwards. Now I'm just like, well, I didn't know that was going to be towards that. I thought it was going to be the previous thing. Alrighty, so let's who's reading next?
Good question.
Quick summary of feedbacks. Good. Third part, I had a high energy and had a hard difficulty coming down. Is what I gathered from it. If anyone wants to adjust that, feel free to add. Because I won't remember all of it, and I'll rewatch this and be like, oh no.
Oh, also, since Sailor was the one that responded first to the question of who's going next, thank you for volunteering.
Yeah, right.
Gotcha.
Just watch. Crazy Ivan is inching closer and closer to the last one.
Oh no, he's straight up gonna be the last one because Dib's next after Sailor.
Oh snap!
Oh,
Therefore,
Crazy
Eriko,
Evan just
best
doesn't
for
read
last
tonight.
once again. That's what you think. Sorry there, bud.
I mean, at least he has Bladed to count on. He can count on Bladed to go last.
Let's see, it's just gonna be us peasants, and then it's gonna be Duke Ivan over here, and then just King Blade is just gonna show up. Hello, my subjects. Let me regale you the tale of this with my voice, and make you all shudder in pleasure and pain at the same time. And we're just gonna sit there. Well, just gonna go bang my head against the wall because I'll never be that good.
You're good, Tons. You're good.
As good as a dairy cow in birth.
Hey, guys, I want to declare, Blade, you guys may act like that towards Bladed, but Bladed acts that way towards Sailor when it comes to clarity, like all the time. And Sailor knows, cause we've gone on tangents about it.
Oh,
Wait,
gosh.
what do you mean? What do you mean in regards to clarity?
Like literally, like how clear and concise she is. Like every time that we do like long reads, or even like if it's something like advertisement or like commercial based, he's always like, I'm so jealous of you.
Oh man, I'm seriously jealous of all you guys. You got amazing voices, so much talent, and I love how you have fun with it. So.
Hey, different people have a different style of reading that's suited to different positions in the industry. Sailor happens to have a very, very beautiful like voice for narration or for like infomercial stuff like that, and for commercial work. It's awesome voice for that. I happen to be decent with character voices. JJ happens to be decent with character voices. Tongues. He's got his own damn thing going on. I got nothing.
Cancer! Absolute cancer! I am made for the internet and the internet alone!
Why? That was such a weird...
That's the best backhanded compliment I've ever received! Just, man, you were made for the internet!
It's Tongues walking meme.
I was drinking, damn it. I'm gonna die.
Oh, accept it so hard though. Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Oh
So,
my God.
you ready to go, Sailor?
Yeah, I'll give it a go. Thank you guys.
Before you start, be bombastic.
I will definitely. Thank you. I've got my sticky note here. Thank you. I will do it, JW. Thank you.
Just gotta say it.
Boys and girls, ladies, and gentlemen, turn the lights down low and shut your faces as I wrap you in the cozy blanket of a story. A story as heartwarming and soft as a mother's kiss. Or is it? Shh. Once upon a time, there was a boat. Now, this wasn't just any boat, children. It was a ship. A ship full of friends. Hundreds of friends. Best friends, one and all. A veritable friendship it was. Get it? But it wouldn't be very ladylike of me if I didn't mention the most noteworthy friend on board. Hattie Hattington. Say hi to Hattie. Hattie was like king friend of Friendship Kingdom, best friend to one and all, and the walking definition of handsome gentleman. Now, one fine morning, Hattie and pals set out for a new, exciting adventure. What fantastic wonders would they discover this time? Perhaps they'd come across a scary ghost ship. Perhaps they'd find an island made entirely of candy. Perhaps they'd meet a band of scary, swashbuckling pirates and join forces to find an island made entirely of candy. Who knew? But it didn't matter. So long as they were together, there were smiles to be had and adventures to be shared. Now today 'twas a day like any other adventure-y day. Spirits were uncrushably high. Everyone was singing and dancing and having a jolly time. When suddenly the ocean was all like, surprise! And a huge, massive storm brewed out of nowhere. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Boy, that was quick. Whoosh. And there was thunder, boom, and lightning, boom, and the wind, boom. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. And like that, it was over. Is everyone okay? Said Hattie. I don't know what I'd do if I lost even one of you, Hattie continued. But the eye of the storm is very misleading, children. Never turn your back on it. Because the ocean was all like, psych! And it came back even bigger this time, twice as big. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. As if Poseidon himself extended his hand in friendship, and they spat in his mouth. Boy, he was pissed. He was mad. And the rain came down like a shower of bullets. And the floorboards were buckling and creaking and breaking, and pieces of their ship were raining down like shards of broken dreams. And then Reginald comes upstairs and he's all like, I say, gentlemen, I do believe we're in quite a spot of bother. And everyone else was all like, really? What tipped you off, genius? And then Hattie was all like, hey, be nice. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Huge, giant waves thrashed the boat to and fro and to, carelessly sprinkling friend after friend into the cold, unforgiving abyss of the deep, dark ocean. Everyone was screaming like, help me! Splash, splash. Then there was this huge whale like, wah! Made it super scary, and I think there was a shark. Whoosh, whoosh. Yep, there he is! Oh God! Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh! And then Hattie was all like, hold on to your butts! Land ho! And bang, 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 smash! A shipwreck, as told by their fate books of fate! And while it seems like the end, this is merely the beginning of a fantastic journey for the brave crew of the SS Friendship.
I loved that.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
The way that came off, it was like a campfire read. That was fucking amazing.
I have to ask, were you the storyteller out of your family? Like whenever something happened, were you the one that would tell people what happened? Like it's so natural for you to just be like, look, oh my God, this is what happened. Like it was fucking insane. Oh my God, it was nuts. I died.
His son's dying.
Yeah, a little bit. Give me a sec.
Oh my God.
Actually, my brother's the storyteller. But but thank you. I'm the writer. He's the verbal one. But thank you so much.
I'm just
Wow.
picturing.
You sure about that? Because I don't know after hearing
I'm
that.
just
Holy
picturing
shit.
Bladed's angst right now. That's all I'm thinking.
Yeah, take a page out of Blade's book. The pronunciation was on point. You had good flow. You had this strange tempo in that there wasn't an actual cadence or anything, but it was consistent still. And like I said, it came off like a campfire story, like you were recapping around the campfire with people. I was sitting there, I'm just like, why can't I do this? Like, I can do funny voices and stuff like that. I can't tell a damn story like that, though. Fuck.
Oh, come on. You totally can. I would say your followers on TikTok say otherwise, Crazy Armin.
That's the exact. By the way, that's the exact
Right?
canned response she gives to Bladed every time too. By the way. Oh come on!
Am I just
You
bladed
can
now?
too. It's exactly the response verbatim you give.
I'm just bladed now, am I? Bladed too.
We spent too much time.
You do realize I already have a name tag for replacing someone else. I'll just get one for Bladed. Works.
God damn it.
Crazy Ivan, standing in for Bladed.
No, oh man, no, because you guys are just okay.
So Sailor, so like I don't know. I just felt like since I was I give a lot of crap to Ivan. I figured I'd give some crap to you since you're really good at this stuff
please
anyway.
Please do.
That was too damn good. Like it was so natural.
So I would
you guys
say
Really brilliant read.
I agree with like all the story bits. I want like for the characters more and maybe even like the sound effects more bombacity, and that's pretty much my biggest criticism. That's it.
Okay, like for the dialogue, bits more bombastic or overall more bombastic.
Yeah, more
The sound.
bombastic doesn't have to necessarily be like go crazy. Obviously, like hit both like extremes to show the contrast between the characters and stuff like that.
I'm just gonna like cap something on that.
Sure.
I think what JJ's meaning on that is the fact that
Mhm.
the whole read was brilliant. It was great. The energy was awesome. The flow was awesome. When it came to when you were like making some of the sound effect stuff and
Yeah.
when you were doing when it came to like characters saying things,
Hmm.
you shifted gears for Reginald,
Yeah.
but you didn't shift gears for the other small little quips in there, like when they're like, "Really, what tipped you off, genius?" Stuff like
It
that.
also kind of felt like she was holding back in some ways for me.
Exactly. That felt like you were holding back a little bit. Like maybe you didn't want to do the whole wazoo 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 as loud as
I mean, you did
really
you
wanted
did the
to.
wazoosh, but we didn't like
you
it
did
felt like
wazoosh, but
and
it didn't feel like wazoosh.
it felt like you wanted to go big, but didn't like it was weird. Like you could hear that you went like you were thinking big, that you didn't
Okay.
go big at the same time.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I think you guys are very perceptive. I'm just I'm not used to doing sound effects. I'm not super comfortable with it, so I'll try to go.
You just
I'll
gotta
try
you
to
just
go.
gotta let it go. That's why I was like, fuck it, just whatever at this point. That's why like when Aaron's like, do real wind voices, and I'm like, fuck you. That's what I was thinking to myself.
See, I knew it. I knew you were gonna say that. I was literally gonna say, so they want you to do more Raiden noises, like how JJ should do less Raiden voices.
to take a note out of John's book from 101 when I had him for 101.
Mhm.
When it came to those parts that we're talking about in particular, you were at like a 70%. I want you to go to 100.
Okay.
Just knock down the barrier and go 100, go 110.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I'll try.
Yeah.
All right.
Just remember, just have enough restraint not to put a fist through a wall.
God.
Come on,
Be
she
animated, but
No, do not put that restriction on you because you're already gonna probably do that subconsciously. Just
Right.
go.
Just go for
We'll
punch
bring the
anything except
spackle.
for the mic
We'll
and
bring the
computer.
spackle.
it. Okay, thank you guys. All right, here we go. Thank you. Okay. Boys and girls, ladies, and gentlemen, turn the lights down and shut your faces as I wrap you in the cozy blanket of a story as heartwarming and soft as a mother's kiss. Or is it? Shh. Once upon a time, there was a boat. Now, this wasn't just any boat, children. It was a ship. A ship full of friends, hundreds of friends, best friends, one and all. A veritable friendship it was. Get it? But it wouldn't be very ladylike of me if I didn't mention the most noteworthy friend on board, Hattie Hattington. Say hi to Hattie. Hattie was like king friend of Friendship Kingdom, best friend to one and all, and the walking definition of handsome gentleman. Now, one fine morning, Hattie and Pal set out for a new, exciting adventure. What fantastic wonders would they discover this time? Perhaps they'd come across a scary ghost ship. Perhaps they'd find an island made entirely of candy. Perhaps they'd meet a band of scary, swashbuckling pirates and join forces to find an island made entirely of candy. Who knew? But it didn't matter. So long as they were together, there were smiles to be had and adventures to be shared. Now, today, 'twas a day like any other adventure day. Spirits were uncrushably high. Everyone was singing and dancing and having a jolly time. When suddenly, the ocean was all like, surprise! And a huge, massive storm brewed out of nowhere. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Boy, that was quick. Whoosh, whoosh. And there was thunder, boom! And the lightning, boom! And the wind, boom! Whoosh, 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 whoosh. And like that, it was over. Is everyone okay? Said Hattie. I don't know what I'd do if I lost even one of you, Hattie continued. But the eye of the storm is very misleading, children. Never turn your back on it. Because the ocean was all like, psych! And it came back even bigger this time. Twice as big! Whoosh! As if Poseidon himself extended his hand in friendship, and they spat in his mouth. Whoosh! Boy, he was pissed. He was mad. Shoo, shoo, shoo. And the rain came down like a shower of bullets. Ah! Ah! And the floorboards were buckling and creaking and breaking, and pieces of their ship were raining down like shards of broken dreams. And then Reginald comes upstairs, and he's all like, I say, gentlemen, I do believe we're in quite a spot of bother. And everyone else was all like, really? What tipped you off, genius? And then Hattie was all like, hey, be nice. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Huge, giant waves thrashed the boat to and fro and to, carelessly sprinkling friend after friend into the cold, unforgiving abyss of the deep, dark ocean. Everyone was screaming, like, help me! Splash, splash. Then there was this huge whale, like, mwah! Made it super scary, and I think there was a shark. Whoosh, whoosh. Yup, there he is! Oh, God! Whoosh, whoosh. And then Hattie was all like, hold on to your butt! Land ho! And bang, bang, bang! Smash! A shipwreck! As told by their fate books of fate. And while it seems like the end, this is merely the beginning of a fantastic journey for the brave crew of the SS Friendship.
Yes!
There's that 110 I was talking about.
Hell yes.
Really? Oh, great.
No, you don't understand. Like when we start getting to the sound effects, I couldn't contain myself. I held my hands up like, yes!
Oh, thanks so much.
I do have to admit, my favorite two spots of the whole read, just because of how upbeat and happy they were, was the storm going, surprise! guys. And then, psych. Like, that was so upbeat and happy. I was like, aren't they dying?
Little happiness, little happiness.
Oh, damn.
I had to mute my mic because I was like, I'm gonna fucking interrupt her if I don't.
Oh man, I made the storm too cheerful. Sorry.
Well, no, like,
It was
the
way
sound
too
effects
happy to
were
fuck up their day.
great.
Oh well, thank you so much for pushing me, you guys. That was lots of fun.
Yeah, we could tell that you were having fun. Actually, is what the best part was. Like,
Yeah.
we could tell.
I'm glad.
I could tell that at the very first wind noise.
Yeah.
It started out really low like it did before, and part of me was like, oh, come on. And then it started to build, and then immediately the second one was like, "Bwah," and I was like, there you go.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Awesome. I was going for a build. I'm so glad. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, well, thank you guys. That is an endurance one, isn't it? It's like, that's fun.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot
Yeah.
wait to hear your guys's. I can't wait to hear
Hold,
tons.
hold
of
up.
guys.
She only did 2 reads. She's trying to.
That's
Oh, man.
understandable, JJ, but to be fair, she had
Oh, I know.
virtually no stumbles and virtually there was no pauses in her breathing. She had such great breath
Yes.
control on
What
that.
do you do with someone who's veritably perfected it? You
Oh,
throw a
I
curveball.
have not.
Well, you could throw her a curveball. You could throw her a curveball, or let her take a small respite because it is 9 o'clock.
Is it not? What? It's 8
Yes.
o'clock here. Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
Buddy, East Coast.
That's fair.
It's 8:54 here, buddy.
I want to hear you guys, but thank you.
Poor Blade is missing out.
Yeah, he did. At least that was streamed, I think. We're good? Yeah.
Do you need me to check?
You can watch it. Yeah, go ahead.
Did you go back live on Facebook?
Yeah, on both of them. It's the same name.
All right.
The name didn't change.
Oh, okay, no, I just need to hit refresh because it wasn't showing live, but it was because I hadn't refreshed the page. That's all.
Yeah.
So no, yeah, it's been streaming live on Facebook,
Yeah, we good.
and there's the live indicator for YouTube. So yeah, it's streaming. You're good.
Yeah.
He can run it back and hear it and go, God damn it! As soon as he hears Sailor.
No. You guys are too kind.
Yup. So
I don't see how your brother's the storyteller. You've got a fantastic storytelling voice.
Oh, wow. Thank you so
Like,
much.
You legitimately have a fantastic voice for like audiobook or narration. You really do.
Oh, thank you so much. My dream is to read my book that I've read. So thank you so much. I hope so.
you know, we do have a link for you to get started if you want to do like jobs for reading books and stuff like that in the Discord.
There's actually a website.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I'm
cool.
saying a link to it, yeah. I think so. Yeah.
There's Hoster.
Yeah.
Hey, Oster.
How goes the haunted house?
Yes, he had me intrigued with that. I was like, are you gonna call Ghostbusters?
Hello?
We hear you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I'm convinced that my house is haunted.
Fun.
Nothing else could have opened the back door for my cat to enter the back room.
I
But
thought my
anyway,
house was
We
haunted
could just
this
have a
morning
super
and-
intelligent cat.
You need to talk to Russ on Sunday because they do that thing every Sunday or something like that. The haunted
Yeah.
stuff.
In all fairness, I have seen a cat actually open a regular ass doorknob before.
Well, I've had a cat too, but Cloud just seems to be a little bit of a dumbass.
That's what we thought about this cat too. Total doofus. Tongue hangs out of its head half the time because its tongue is too long for its mouth.
Oh,
He
God.
looks kind of
Aw.
derpy. He's totally adorable though. Turns out, little shit's smart as all fuck. They had to start putting child safety locks on all the cabinetry.
So
To be fair, his cat
tonight
is
my
named
brother
Cloud.
was kind of wanting to join us.
Aw.
You can.
Well, not exactly join us because I have a feeling that
Is it for the
the
other
peer
stuff?
tier.
Is it for the stuff after the voice acting? What is it?
Yeah, the Rogues Gallery, because I don't know how long y'all go anymore. Y'all been going longer and longer.
We tend to-
That is true.
I think we're trying to try and cut it off at like. We should try and do it like a hard cutoff at 10.
10, so that'd be an hour.
Well, 10 for me.
Right.
Gotcha. But I was wanting to invite him to the Discord. I just need to know that I have permission.
You do.
Okay, cool.
You're like one of my mods, man. Come on.
Well, I still like to ask permission before inviting random fucking people.
You're fine.
Okay, 1 second.
So, are we gonna try and continue the reads, or you think we're done for the moment?
What do you mean? I guess Tons would be next since he said dibs.
Yeah, it would
and
be
he has
Tons
to,
next.
And he has to follow that.
Thanks,
Oh,
buddy. Take
don't
the bullet
worry.
for me.
I will.
Kind. You're
Don't
gonna
worry
rock
about
it,
that.
Tons. It'll be awesome. You've got lots. You're very fun. It'll be great.
Not
I'm
only
made
does he
for
have to
the
follow
internet.
that,
I know.
Not only does he have to follow that, he has to answer for what Ivan said.
You have that something, boy.
Something. Ivan's just freaking standing bladed anyway.
So like,
There's
you
your
got
insult
this
to me.
thing, you got this thing, and Tons, you have that je ne sais quoi thing. Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, you're you,
You've
but
got your
you're
own
real
damn
you.
thing going on, brother.
Okay.
Well, hey man,
Good
that's a
evening.
chance to totally
boy.
prove me wrong.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Oh shit! Okay,
I think the goal is to prove you right. I don't understand.
go ahead and go on. Go on with your bad self. Go on with your bad self.
Oh,
What?
don't mind if I do. Good evening, boys and girls, ladies, and the gentlemen. Turn the lights down and shut your faces as I wrap you in a cozy blanket of a story. A story as heartwarming and soft as a mother's kiss. Once upon a time, there was a boat. Now, this wasn't just any boat, children. This was a ship. A ship full of friends. Hundreds of friends. Best friends, one and all. A veritable friendship. Get it? But it wouldn't be very ladylike of me if I didn't mention the most noteworthy friend on board. Hattie. Say hi to Hattie. Hattie was like king, friend of friendship kingdom, best friend to one and all, walking definition of handsome gentleman. Now, one fine morning, Hattie and pals set out for a new and exciting adventure. What fantastic wonders would they discover this time? Perhaps they would come across a scary ghost ship. Perhaps they would find an island made entirely of candy. Perhaps they would meet a band of scary, swashbuckling pirates and join forces to find an island made entirely of kin. Who knew? But it didn't matter. As long as they were together, there was smiles to be had and adventures to be shared. Now today was a day. 'Twas a day like any other adventure day. Spirits were uncrushably. Everyone was singing, dancing, having a jolly time. When suddenly the ocean was all like, surprise. And a huge massive storm brewed out of nowhere. Was you? Was you? Boy, that was quick. Was you? And there was thunder, boom, and the lightning, and the wind. Was you? And like that, it was over. Is everyone okay? Said Hattie. I don't know what I would do if I lost even one of Hattie. But the eye of the storm was very. Never turn your back. Because the ocean was all like, psych. And it came back even bigger this time, twice as big. Whooshooshu, shoo. And as if Poseidon himself extended his hand, friendship, and they spat in it. Whooshooshu, shoo. Boy, he was mad. And the rain came down like a shout of bullets. Ah. And the floorboards buckling, creaking, breaking. Pieces of the ship are raining down like shards of broken tree. And then Reginald was upstairs and he's all like, I say, I do believe we're in quite a spot of bother. And everyone else was like, wow, you really think so? What tipped you off, G? Hattie was all like, hey, be nice. Huge giant waves thrashed the boat to and throw and to, carelessly sprinkling friend after friend into the cold, unforgiving abyss, deep, dark ocean. And everyone was screaming like, help, splat. And there was this huge whale, like, whoa, and made it super scary. And there's this shark, oh, yep, there it is. Oh god. And then Hattie was all like, hold on to your butts. Land ho. A shipwreck as foretold by their fate books of fate. And while it seems like the end, this is merely the beginning. Another fantastic for the brave crew of the SS Friendship.
Damn.
I need more booze. Boozy booze time.
This kind of like seductive, sultry voice. It was really funny, and you kind of like.
Hello?
I like how you downplayed certain
Yeah, sir.
things. That was a lot of fun. I really liked when you had Hattie say, "Hey, be nice." Like, I don't know, that stuck out for me. As I don't know, I just love how you kind of played against type throughout.
It's
That
okay,
was
you
really
can
fun.
say it. It was shit.
No, I'm not saying that.
I mean,
Obviously,
Damn.
you need
it was very
I tried to
reminiscent
be
of
like the most
JoJo's.
negative.
Sure.
I thought it was awesome. I thought
So,
it was
um,
I'd be curious if you could, like on a second read, if you could maybe pick up the pace in parts, but while maintaining that really unique storytelling style.
It got kind of sing-songy, is what I would say as a criticism.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. It was a little sing-songy, and the pace was on the slow side.
Fair enough. I was trying to go for the I don't Ivan, I'm sure you know this. You remember the announcer from Thunderdome?
God damn it, really?
Yep.
Are you trying to call out my age that much?
He is. And
Hey,
he
hey, hey,
has.
hey, hey, hey,
He has.
hey,
It's not
hey,
even
hey.
just that.
I know it too. That's why I did it.
Hey JJ, real quick.
Sure, what's up?
I don't have permission to invite people to the Voice of Silliness.
I didn't even realize that I put restrictions.
Alright.
Okay. What's his name? And actually, how do I change the? I think
Here, I'll just send it to you real quick.
Couldn't bloody
So-
tell you, Lottie.
Question is, do I decide to flip the entire script and go really super uber happy, or do I stay in the strange?
Well, since we're here, I just want to hear your normal read with.
I kind of want to hear you. Yeah, your full range available using your natural voice.
Oh shit!
See, here's the thing. The reason I let people do whatever they want in the first read is mainly because, as soon as you get feedback, you're kind of put into a box, and I kind of like to see what you guys come up with first. And if there's things that we like, we keep it. But it's just it's nice to see what people come up with. But so that's why we throw it out, and then if we can bring anything back that we like, we do. In the third read, usually.
Awesome.
Okay, right. Time to sound like a dumb fuck. Got it.
I mean, we're all
Yeah.
making noises in rooms, and everyone that's looking from the outside is what the hell's going on?
Agreed.
My son was looking at me weird. Remember that?
Yes, yes. I'm sure the specters outside of my window are sitting here watching me like, "Fuck is this mother?"
All right, I got. The
Hello,
friend request,
ghosties.
so I'm gonna go here, and I will invite said person.
He's also been playing Sea of Thieves with me, so
No problem.
All right, let's see if I can do this normal.
It's gonna be awesome.
Good evening, boys and girls, ladies, and a gentleman. Turn the lights down low and shut your faces as I wrap you in a cozy blanket of a story. A story as heartwarming and soft as a mother's kiss. Or is it? Shh. Once upon a time there was a boat. Now this wasn't just any boat. It was a ship full of friends, hundreds of friends, best friends one and all, a veritable friendship. Get it? But it wouldn't be very ladylike of me if I didn't mention the most noteworthy friend on board. Hattie Hattie. Say hi to Hattie. Hattie was like the king of Friendship Kingdom, best friend to one and all, and the walking definition of a handsome. One fine morning, Hattie and Pal set out for a new and exciting adventure. What fantastic wonders they would discover this time. Perhaps they would come across a scary ghost ship. Perhaps they would find an island made entirely of candy. Perhaps they would meet a band of scary, swashbuckling pirates and join forces to find an island made entirely of candy. Who knew? But it didn't matter, as long as they were together. There were smiles to be had and adventures to be shared. Now today was a day. 'Twas a day like any other adventuring. Spirits were incredibly high. Everyone was singing and dancing and having a jolly time. When suddenly the ocean was all like, surprise! And a huge, massive storm brewed out of nowhere. What's you? Boy, that was quick. What's and there was a thunder, boom, and the lightning, boom, and the wind, what's and there was this, and like that, it was over. Is everyone okay? Said Hattie. I don't know what I would do if I lost even one of you, Hattie. But the eye of the storm is very misleading, children. Never turn your back on it, because the ocean was all like, psych! And it came back even bigger this time, twice as big, as if Poseidon himself extended his hand in friendship, and they spat in his mouth. Boy, he was mad. And the rain came down like a shower of bullets. And the floorboards were buckling and creaking. breaking in pieces of the ship are raining down like shards, broken dreams. And then Reginald comes to stand, and he's all like, I say, gentlemen, I do believe we're in quite a spot of bother. And everyone else was like, really? What tipped you off, genius? And then Hattie was all like, hey, be nice. Huge, giant waves thrashed the boat to and fro and to, carelessly sprinkling friend after friend into the cold, unforgiving abyss of the deep, dark ocean. And then everyone was screaming like, help me! Splash, splash! And there was this huge whale like, oh, and it was super scary. And I think there was a shark. Yep, there it is. Oh God! And then Hattie was all like, hold on to your butts, land ho! And bang, 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 smash! The shipwreck, as foretold by the fate books of fate. Well, it seems this is merely the beginning of another fantastic journey for the brave crew of the SS Friendship.
There you go.
Oh, that was awesome,
That
Tons.
was sick.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh wow, I loved when you got to the climax, Tons. That was so fun. I was just grinning from ear to ear the whole time, because you put so much energy into it, and it was fun. I like your tongue-in-cheek style, and then I thought it really popped when, like, Psych. I think from there on, it was intense, and it felt actually like you as the narrator, you were a bit rattled now, and so I thought that was really effective. It because you were more calm before as a storyteller, but then you were rattled, and it was super effective. I loved it. Well done, Tons. That was awesome.
Thanks. I read a story, I guess. It was a paragraph.
It was really fun.
Thanks.
So yeah.
JJ, Ivan, lay it on me. Show me what my internet voice is good for.
Dude. That was why are you so mean? Anyway. No, for real. The honestly
Because
that was
I'm a mean person to myself. Duh.
Oh, God, dude. You've always had like even like when you make missteps, you roll into them and like it comes out like nice. That's one of the things that I always enjoyed working with you. Like that's so I mean like for the read it works very well. Because it's you. And honestly when it's you, like I'm always like engaged. Like it's like what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do?
He's like, oh shit, here we go again. Fuck. He's off on a tangent. Ah, shit, here we go.
No, not in a bad way. Like I have no idea what's about to happen, and I have to brace myself to be honest.
That's what I'm known for, throwing those curveballs out of nowhere.
Yep.
Can you believe that this kid got me in trouble in school?
I would believe it.
And he didn't even interact with me. He didn't even he was just laughing at a picture next to me.
In Tongue's defense on that, you got yourself in trouble in school. You chose to be friends with him. You knew what was going on.
We were not friends at the time. We were not friends at the time. That was the icebreaker.
Wait, so your friendship was founded on him getting you in trouble via laughter next to you within your vicinity?
The other friendship started with someone deleting my Mega Man file.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
Yeah,
but yeah.
But yeah, those are my friendships apparently.
To be fair, Ivan, a lot of my friendships are made from people starting out hating me or me doing something stupid that gets them in trouble.
That's right.
And then we become the closest of friends.
Nice.
I gave you mod status, Hoster.
Hey,
I don't know
JJ.
why it doesn't show up when I search for your brother. Like when I hit
Did you
invite and I typed it in.
Did you give permissions to the people that actually have roles in the Discord?
What do you mean, like?
Ugh.
Because it's saying that I have the role of a mod, but
Let me see here.
I can't actually, do anything.
Did anyone else, Sailor? Did you have anything to add? No, you already said stuff.
I
think
yeah, I
Ivan?
thought it was awesome.
He said he
Mine
hasn't
has
gotten
been extensive.
anything
Thank you,
yet.
GGW.
Yeah. Use server as a role.
Grandmaster Ivan, please regale me of your
That's
thoughts
what it
upon
was,
my retelling
I-
of a story.
I liked that you actually did take a different approach from it. You had more of a slowed down tempo, more of a storyteller thing, but not like jump off the page energy kind of thing. It was casual. It was a different take on it, but it was very nice.
You asked me to be natural, and I can't be much more natural than that unless you decide me to speak.
I knew what I was asking when I said be natural. I knew exactly what I was asking for.
I know you did. They didn't know. They didn't.
I liked
Alright,
your natural.
fine, kid.
It was fun.
My natural is dangerous.
Why does it say you're not a member? Is the thing that's confusing.
All right,
me.
fine, kid. We heard you natural. Now I want to hear you be Catholic.
There you are. Okay, there you are.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, here you go. Create an invite. Boom. There you go. You're good to go.
Oi. Roman
Same.
Catholic, not Irish. How dare.
I can't do Roman Catholic. I'm sorry, I'm not Italian.
Okay.
Well,
I can give you a really, really
Contrary-
bad Bronx accent.
contrary to my last name, Scarantino, oddly enough, according to the DNA test, neither am I.
Ah!
Well.
That's what my
So
family
do you
gets
want
for
a
coming
third
from
read? Do you
Sicily.
want a third read, or do you want to move on?
Oh, yo, what's up?
Hey. Welcome.
Oh,
If what I heard was
Ooh.
correct, that's my brother.
Yes, it is.
a new playmate
Kakiro?
has entered
Is
the
that
chat.
Kakiro? Is that right?
K-A-H-K-I-R-O.
You
Kakiro.
spelled it wrong then
Kakiro?
because you spelled it K-A-K.
No, it's pronounced K-A-H-K-I-R-O. It's spelled K-A-K-I-R-O.
It's the long A, not the short A.
Gotcha.
You need to put an
Kakiro.
accent mark over that thing, otherwise
Not
people are
Nice
gonna
guy.
remember it for the rest of your life.
Hey, I've had this name for over 24 years now
And
online.
how many times have you corrected people on the pronunciation?
Thousands? Thousands?
And how many people have said, "Hey,
Thank you
nice
for
guy."
confirming my point. I'll be here all day.
Yeah. I still don't know how to do the accent over the A.
It's okay, you'll learn.
What? Okay.
At my age, I seriously doubt it.
It's okay, you'll learn.
So, I didn't forget about you. Did you put on a shirt? You did. You can hang out. We're doing story time. You want to hear a story?
By the way, Kakiro, you're on stream right now.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, kind of.
So nothing too offensive, unless you're me. Then offend everybody.
We all look at tons every time we speak.
It's a good thing to do. It's a good thing to do
What was
because
it?
I don't know what's going to come out of
Early
my
on,
face.
when I was streaming, I joined a PlayStation party, and like right in the middle of it, we're talking about stuff that's inappropriate, and I'm like, well, I gotta be going.
Which one was this?
I'm ahead all
There's so
now.
many of those.
No, I can't reference it. I can't because it's TOS.
What game was playing?
I think Pat was
Call of Duty.
What game?
No, probably not Call of
It was
Duty,
like-
but
it
still.
was Battlefront, I think, at the time.
Oh, one of those conversations. Those late night. Oh yeah. Hey, I've been. Oh. Yeah.
No,
One of those
no, just no.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna interject on this. Tongues.
Who's there?
Well, I guess we're done with the reads for the night.
Your Uncle Aaron is here. He would like.
No, let's
He would like to
continue with
tell
the
you.
read. So
He would like to tell you a story.
Oh no.
That's
y'all
right.
want to hear a story?
I was gonna say, Tongues, I'd like to hear you do a third read, but this time
Yeah, except this
Put-
time he's talking to
put
somebody.
energy
He's talking.
put the energy
to,
into it.
to the little one.
Okay. Okay.
Go Tons.
Energy time. Time to be happy, boy. I know you are.
It's your uncle.
Okay. Sit down, children. Let me tell you. Sorry.
Jesus.
You gotta assert dominance. I'm just saying.
Okay. I have to get into my happy boy.
Are you waiting for the story?
What's that?
Okay, you ready for the story?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the story. He's gonna read this right here, okay?
No, I'm gonna read the story.
Oh, you're gonna read the story?
Yeah.
Okay.
He wants to be a voice actor.
Okay.
Once upon a time, there was a big T-Rex.
No.
Okay, what? Tell me about this T-Rex.
It was walking down the street.
Oh.
Wow.
I like this. It gives me Dresden Files.
What did the T-Rex want?
It walked down the street and came in the door.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so proud.
Got on the stairs
Mm-hmm.
and roared at the people, and they got out.
That doesn't.
Oh,
sound
yeah.
Nice.
No, it's not.
Okay.
He
so
knows.
What happened?
They ran away. The guys ran away.
Okay, they ran away.
That was smart.
Was the T-Rex happy with what he did?
No.
Why was he not happy?
He was angry and chasing all the people
Why was he angry?
Got that right.
because he was one that beat them.
Oh, he wanted to eat them?
Yeah, hell yeah.
This took a turn. I mean, it was an obvious turn, but it took a turn.
And the T-Rex ate the guy.
One guy. What did the
One guy.
He got eating.
That's right, he did.
And there was one more person.
Yeah?
The guy was still running and running and running and running.
This guy is a nuts story.
Yes.
And it got eaten. It got
Please
eaten
continue. I love this
too.
story.
I love you, buddy.
And there was another one walking. Then the T-Rex ate it.
Okay.
Got that
what did
right.
we learn
Well,
from
that
this
was
story?
because he was
And he
walking.
was fighting a
No, no.
T-Rex.
What did we learn from this story that you just told? Hmm?
A Stegosaurus was here.
Okay.
The protect the people.
Okay, you're scalping.
Then the T-Rex bite it. Hey! I'm talking to them.
I need to get like
Yes,
three
you are.
headsets, guys.
Now I'm hearing you,
Yeah.
buddy.
3 headsets. Because they're fighting over the headset now.
Oh Lord.
Oh. Everything good, JJ?
All right, so Lucas has the headset. You can tell the story to Lucas, and we'll just listen carefully through the sound.
Oh. Good evening, boys and girls, ladies, and gentlemen. Turn the lights down low and shut your faces as I wrap you in a cozy blanket of a story. A heartwarming story,
Can you hear?
soft as mother's kiss. Or is it? Shh. Once upon a time, there was a boat. Now, this wasn't just any boat, children. This was a ship full of friends, hundreds of friends, best friends one and all. A veritable friendship it was. Get it? But it wouldn't be very ladylike of me if I didn't mention the most noteworthy friend on board, Hattie Haddington. Say hi to Hattie. Hattie was like king friend of Friendship Kingdom, best friend of one and all, and the walking definition of a handsome gentleman. Now, one fine morning, Hattie and pals set out for a new and exciting adventure. What fantastic wonders they would discover this time. Perhaps they would come across a scary ghost ship. Perhaps they would find an island made entirely of candy. Perhaps they would meet a band of scary, swashbuckling pirates. Join forces to find an island made entirely of candy. Who knew? But it didn't matter, as long as they were together. There were smiles to be had and adventures to be shared. Now today was a day. It was a day like any other adventuring day. Spirits were uncrushably high. Everyone was singing and dancing and having a jolly time. When suddenly, the ocean was all like, surprise! And a huge, massive storm brewed out of nowhere. Whooshoo, shoo, whooshoo! Boy, that was quick. Whooshoo, shoo! There was thunder, boom! And then lightning, boom! The wind, whooshoo, shoo! And like that. Is everyone okay? Said Hattie. I don't know what I would do if I lost even one of you. But the eye of the storm is very misleading, children. Never turn your back on it, because the ocean was all like, psych! And it came back even bigger this time, twice as big. Whooshoo, shoo, shoo! As if Poseidon himself had extended his hand in friendship, and they spat in his mouth. Whooshoo, shoo, boom, shoo, shoo, shoo! Boy, he was mad. Whooshoo, shoo, shoo! And the rain came down like a shower of bullets. And ah! And the floorboards were buckling and creaking and breaking, and pieces of the ship were raining down like shards of broken dreams. And then Reginald comes upstairs, and he's all like, I say, gentlemen, I do believe we're in quite a spot of bother. And Eros was like, really? What took you off, genius? And then Hattie was all like, hey, be nice. Huge giant waves thrashed the boat to and throw into, carelessly sprinkling friend after friend into the cold, unforgiving abyss of the deep, dark ocean. Everyone was screaming like, help me! Splash! Splash! There was this huge whale, like, wah! And there was this, and it made it super scary. And I think there was a shark. Yep, there it is. Oh God! And then Hattie was all like, hold on here, butts! Land ho! And bang, 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 smash! A shipwreck, as foretold by their fate books of fate. And what seemed like the end, this is merely the beginning of another fantastic journey for the brave crew of the SS ship.
There's the energy I was looking for.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Oh man, that was awesome, Tons. I love how all three of your reads were quite different. I really enjoyed that one. I could tell you were reading it to JJW's son. That was awesome. I liked the change in tone, but there was still tons of energy and emotion in there. It was really fun.
The hell?
Yo, that was good, man. Like from what
That
I
was
heard,
really
I
good.
could tell that it was good.
He probably
I
peaked a
understand
couple of
there's a
times,
lot of
but you know.
crosstalk, but like, I think you talking to the kids helps.
He's making T-Rex sounds.
Nefu!
When children show up to derail your entire stream.
Yeah, I have it no other way.
See, here's the thing that gets me. This always happens every time we do this. This happens every time we do this. And in my family, both of those kids would have been locked in their room to go to sleep by this time.
Well, it's like 8:30, and they're full of
Again,
energy.
For their age, in my family, they would have been like locked in their room to go to bed.
We weren't locked in our rooms until about 10.
Well, that depends.
My household, you weren't allowed to stay up that late if you were that age.
Doing what?
What happened to the
Oh, my nephews are gonna turn out just as bad as me and JJ are,
These ones
and I hope they do. I hope they do. It's gonna be so much fun. Oh, I can't wait. Yo, JJ, when they turn the age that you and I met, oh man, we're gonna party.
Oh God.
Yo, we're gonna
Party,
be
party.
like in our 40s and everything else, but we're still gonna act like we're 12. It's gonna be great. I can't wait.
Hey,
I
I,
got bad
it's
news
gotta
for you,
happen.
brother.
I take
I got
offense
bad
with
news
that.
for you, brother. Okay,
Nah, don't
Wow.
take offense.
you think that's the case?
That's how we
You
act when
think
we're
that's the case?
pirates.
I'm 30, and legitimately, at 28, that check engine light came on, and it's just gone all downhill from there.
Oh,
I've got a rod knock, a
trust me, my
vacuum
guy.
leak, and I've got a couple of fucking bent ass bushings in my knees.
trust me, guy. You ain't the only one that old in here.
At least you don't have a seal leaking.
I am.
I got news for you. I wish I had the seal leaking. My problem is someone it with some of that gunk you put in the radiator. It ain't helping.
I can. If my family is the way I am now, which they are, like I have uncles that are in their like 60s that still act like they're 12. So it's a good damn chance I'm gonna act like I'm 7. Like we do the stupidest shit when we get together. I tell you.
Hey!
Hello!
What's up, BT?
He reacted to it.
Oh man. It's gonna be so
Oh,
much fun
man.
seeing them get old. Oh,
It's
I'm
been
gonna
a
feel
minute
like
since we've been
crotchety grandpa.
hijacked by children this bad.
No, it hasn't. We got hijacked by children this bad last time.
Yeah, but
And the time before that, and the time before that.
yeah, but by the time I joined, they were all asleep.
No,
By
they
the time you
weren't.
joined, yeah.
Hey, House,
You
do
just- this is the
remember,
first time you're
during the
witnessing it in a
gallery when,
while.
like, the kids would just show up and everyone was just like, "Oh, there's kids."
Yeah.
We've
By
just
the time
grown
I
to
showed up
accept that
last
you
time-
can't control your spawn.
On stream.
I'm willing to accept both of my nephews as the mascot for this stream. They are our mascots.
That is awesome.
If we don't have a night that they come in and do some kind of interruption, it's not a full-on stream.
That's true.
I mean, yeah. I remember the first time I booted up Sea of Thieves, and JJ was just like, "Let my child steer. He'll just move in circles the entire time."
That's perfect.
Jeez.
What's this?
Still think we'll have a crafty plan cooked up. Little do they know.
Daddy, what's that? What's this?
So what should we do tonight?
What's this?
Ooh.
Oh,
Those are tools.
where are the scripts? Oh, Lord.
Yes.
And what's this?
And that's a broken computer.
Kikiro session scripts under script library, I think is what you're looking for.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's in
We have another new friend.
Oh, it's on unrelated? It's in one of the channel,
It's the one with the kablooey symbol.
It's. If I can actually get my read off, I'm probably gonna have to go to bed in about 23 minutes.
Oh man, you
Well,
gotta
I've done
be
my-
serious,
Get your read off.
Ivan.
Cause y'all gotta remember, I got work at 6 a.m., so I gotta be up at
It's not
5.
a toy.
Ouch.
Guys,
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Don't worry,
My
so do I,
goodness.
but do it up. Let's go. Let's do this thing, man. I'm ready, bro.
Is not a
Lay it
toy.
on me.
We're not leaving him alone. We're right here.
We're still alive.
Ah, yes, the mother to the rescue.
Oh, we can get buns again. No, no.
That's so good.
Guys, come eat.
Joe, tell your wife I said hi.
Reese, Lucas, eat
Shit.
dinner. Nat, get away from it. Scooch.
I'm here.
Woohoo!
Hello, wife.
I think that's the first time we've actually witnessed a rescue mission from the wife.
She's been there before. She's the silent one. She's
I-
the ninja of the household.
Pastor,
Oh,
you're not
wow.
coming through.
Well, I know I wasn't coming through. I was talking to you in real life.
I couldn't hear you. Your door's closed.
It's cracked.
So, if anyone wants to read, I'm gonna mute now so that I'm not interrupting them.
Yeah, go, Ivan.
Alrighty then.
Go crazy, Ivan.
Go crazy, Ivan.
Show us your true self.
Good evening, boys and girls, ladies, and gentlemen. Turn the lights down low and shut your faces as I wrap you in a cozy blanket of a story. A story as heartwarming and soft as a mother's kiss. Or is it? Shh. Once upon a time, there was a boat. Now, this wasn't just a boat, children. It was a ship. A ship full of friends, hundreds of friends, best friends, one and all. A veritable friendship it was. Get it? But it wouldn't be very ladylike of me if I didn't mention the most noteworthy friend on board, Hattie Haddington. Say hi to Hattie! Hello! Hattie was like king friend of Friendship Kingdom. Best friend to one and all, and the walking definition of a handsome gentleman. Now, one fine morning, Hattie and pals set out on a new and exciting adventure. What fantastic wonders would they discover this time? Perhaps they would come across a scary ghost ship. Perhaps they would find an island made entirely of candy. Perhaps they would meet a band of scary swashbuckling pirates and join forces to find an island made entirely of candy. Who knew? But it doesn't matter, as long as they were together. There were smiles to be had and adventures to be shared. Now, today was a day, was it like any other adventuring day? Spirits were incrushably high. Everyone was singing and dancing and having a jolly time. When suddenly the ocean was all like, surprise! And a huge, massive storm brewed out of nowhere! Boy, that was quick! There was thunder, boom! And the lightning, boom! And the wind was and like that, it was over. Is everyone okay? Said Hattie. I don't know what I would do if I lost even one of you, Hattie continued. But the eye of the storm can be very misleading, children. Never turn your back on it! Because the ocean was all like, psych! And it came back even bigger this time, twice as big! As if Poseidon himself extended his hand in friendship and they spat in his mouth! Boy, he was mad! And the rain came down like a shower of bullets! And the floorboards were buckling and creaking and breaking, and pieces of the ship were raining down like shards of broken dreams. And then Reginald came upstairs and he was all like, I say, gentlemen, I do believe we're in quite spot of bother. And everyone else was all like, really? What if you are genius? And then Hattie was all, hey, be nice. Huge giant waves thrashed the boat through and fro, row and two, carelessly sprinkling friend after friend into the cold and forgiving of fish of the deep, dark ocean. And everyone was screaming like, help me! Splash! Splash! And there was this huge whale like, made it super scary. And I think there was a shark. Oh, but there he is. Oh, God. And then Hattie was all like, hold on to your butts. Land ho! And bang, bang, bang! Smash! A shipwreck, as foretold in their book of fates. And while it seems like the end, this is merely the beginning of another fantastic journey for the brave crew of the SS Friend. Ship.
Oh, wow. I love that, Crazy Ivan. Oh, my gosh. I love your energy and emotion. I was laughing most of the time. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. I just so enjoyed that. Your voice started out really pleasant and yeah, pleasant to listen to, and then as soon as the adventure starts with the surprise, it just I was just laughing the whole time. It just so much energy, and you kind of I don't know. I think you're just so good at that, like going really high and then coming down, and then some of the sentences you read like you're almost out of breath, but like intentionally. And I thought it was really effective. Um, yeah, it felt like we were on the adventure with you, so that was amazing. Well done.
There's spit droplets on my pop filter.
I kind of figured. I was gonna say, like, bro, I've never heard a mic get motorboated so hard in my life.
The sound effects were awesome.
Yeah, I felt the cheek smacking, bro. Like, holy shit. Damn good read, though.
There
Damn
we
good read.
Thank you.
Lighten up on the motorboat. You got it.
Yeah, that was great. Of course, Ivan's always top
Oh,
tier.
that was so good.
I love that deep voice.
JGW, did you get to hear it?
I heard like the tail end because the kids kind of
You missed all the wind sounds.
because the kids stormed out after like the
Shoom,
castle.
shoom.
It was the whole thing.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's a whole debacle.
JJ, he has you beat in wind sound.
Well, okay.
He has you beat.
I
Alright.
incorporated the jowls.
I rule.
Yeah, there you go.
If I'm not mistaken,
There you
every
go.
time we've done reads, it's always been like this progression upward, like what was it? Like I remember there was so many times that we would do a read, and whoever went first like got the most because it's always the coldest, right? And then everyone like goes through their read, but like I know that like Ivan, just to be clear, you like if you had gone first, it probably would have been like just marginally lower, but we wouldn't have noticed it, if I'm going to be clear, because you read it beforehand. So
Well, we kind of had discussed
you read it
doing
beforehand?
exactly that.
I did not.
Yes, we did. You forgot that we were even doing this read.
No, I did not. He asked me, did I read it beforehand? And I said, no, I didn't.
Oh, well, then, yes, I had asked you about it, but we had discussed, like, the whole premise of this. It's an endurance read kind of thing.
Mhm.
Like, if you have a week, you can pre-read and stuff, and da-da-da-da-da-da. We had that discussion last time.
No, you're right.
So, let's take a show of hands here. And please don't actually raise your hand because I'm stupid enough to. Who actually pre-read prior to this stream?
I
Okay.
never pre-read.
I don't see any hands, but I'm gonna say.
I pre-read on Friday.
No.
100% honesty, I pre-read on Friday.
Hasta.
Honestly, like,
I didn't do shit, Captain.
the thing is, if I pre-read,
Sailor.
and actually maybe Crazy Ivy can remember this. One of my early reads was good, but then once I got direction, the problem is I was locked into my read.
My problem was that the reason I prefer to pre-read is because of the fact that the whole goal of
What's
us
going
doing
on?
this read was to do it more characterize it ourselves rather than impersonate
Yeah.
Stamper.
Yep.
And I've done an impersonation of this read so many times in Stamper's voice, or a similar-esque voice to that. And literally I had to get myself out of that headspace and into the headspace of read it as yourself, be yourself. That's why I do the pre-reads on that kind of stuff, because if it's something from a character that I know, my mind's automatically going to go to impressions.
I didn't have that problem.
And I need to cut that out. I need to cut that crap out.
Yeah.
I've never had that problem before.
Sailor, did you pre-read?
I didn't know. But to be in all fairness, I'm also not familiar with Stamper. I know you guys told me about them, but I didn't know before anyway. So, yeah.
Yeah,
No problem.
the way that this script normally it sounds when it gets read is along the lines of, "Good evening, boys and girls, ladies, and a gentleman. Turn the lights down low and shut your faces as I wrap you in a cozy blanket of a story." It's very like
Did we
peppy.
post it in the general?
It's heavy Irish
No,
from what
it's
you were
it's all
doing
the way
there.
at the top, guys. There's a video. You just click on it right there. Boom. Good to go.
Boys and girls,
Say
ladies,
hi, Tatty.
and a gentleman. Turn the light.
It's
I
right there.
see,
If you want to
cool.
click the video, and I mean, yeah.
Click the video on top of
Here,
where, for what?
I'll just go and share it on the screen, and we could just review it.
It's when it's on the whatchamacallit.
It's on the
If you
page.
were
Go
reading
all
it,
the way to the top.
I'm saying if you were reading the transcript from the wiki page, the YouTube clip of the intro is literally at the top of the wiki page.
Gotcha. I will listen
I'm
to it
sharing
after.
right now.
Well, there we go.
It's right here.
Lights down low and shut your faces as I wrap you in the cozy blanket of a story. A story as heartwarming and
Yes.
soft as a mother's kiss. Or is it? Shh. Once upon a time, there was a boat. Now, this wasn't just any boat, children. It was a ship full of friends, hundreds of friends, best friends, one and all. A veritable friendship it was. Get it? But it wouldn't be very ladylike of me if I didn't mention the most noteworthy friend on board, Hattie Hattington. Say hi.
Anyway, we get the point.
Yeah.
Yes,
Gotcha. Okay.
that's
cool.
Stamper. I
Um,
purposely
Hatchington.
never pre-read because I need natural.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Well, it's like
if
I
I
said,
pre-read,
need
I'm
to-
gonna have a set. I'm gonna have like a set thing in my head, and I can't.
Yeah, it's I do a minor pre-read way in advance to kind of get myself in a correct headspace of like don't do an
What I should
impression,
have done was one read.
and then of course, like I said, like I did it on Friday,
Yeah.
so
That
I
makes
did it on
sense,
like
Kate.
lunch
That
break
makes
on
sense.
Friday,
Good.
and then Saturday, Sunday, today, kind of thing. That way, it breaks it detaches it, kind of thing.
I've got a
Good
question.
evening, ladies and boys and girls, ladies, gentlemen.
Need a little bit of work there, JJ.
So, does no
So-
one here come up with their own stories, or do they just read others?
We're
Yeah,
reading
that's
scripts.
a little bit
We're reading
condescending.
scripts and
Ah, see, I did not know that.
but we can read them as this was specifically a challenge that was issued by someone that actually isn't here at the moment, who wanted to do this script because of how long it is, and it's kind of like an endurance run. And the challenge was not to do an impersonation of the character, to read it
Oh
as
God,
yourself,
Blade has 10
or
minutes
however you
to
want it.
show up and do his read.
And
I've been a
and-
puppeteer for over 20 years, so doing anything as myself is quite impossible.
well,
No need
Hold
to
on,
flex,
excuse
my
me,
man.
pardon me. What
shouldn't
did
say
you
it like
just
that.
say? Did you just say you're a puppeteer?
Yes, I've been on the Fun Day Puppet Show, and as well as other conventions.
Okay, listen here, Jim Henson.
Oh God, I wish.
No need to flex, my man.
I am nowhere near Jim Henson worthy.
I'm sorry. Who else here is into puppet things? I didn't think so. So listen here, Jim Henson.
And he would bite the other children. That's right. Bite
now the
other
Lord of the
children.
Rings, the Dark Crystal, and things. We use these as a reference tool.
Either you're Jim Henson or you're the guy that made Pirate Cove. Which one is it?
Oh God, I love Pirate Cove.
I've been in a
Did
few
anybody
YouTube
else catch
videos,
that
but
when they were young?
I don't know that one.
Got it. So you've been in your Pirate Cove. Okay, got it.
What the frick is
10
Pirate
feet
Cove?
back, bud. 10 feet back. 10 feet back there. Take your skinwalker and
this.
enjoy something.
It's a creepy pasta.
So crazy. I
Please
know you
educate
did
your
a
brother.
Awesome read, but did you want to do another one? I don't know
Uh,
what read.
What are you doing?
Yes, Ivan. I would
was
love
kind
to
of
hear a
wondering
serious
about like
version.
critique and stuff. Like, is there differences I should do there?
Yes, I want to hear a serious read.
I want to hear a
You wanna
different
hear-
read.
A dramatic reading.
Wait, you want to hear a
What?
Yes.
serious read? What do you mean by serious?
Yes.
Hear different.
Well,
Like, I
no,
want to
not
hear
not
a
necess-
more down-to-earth, serious kind of like gloomy read. Like my first read, kind of.
Oh shit!
I wanna hear
like,
your
different
version.
Timing and stuff like that on the delivery.
That's definitely a challenge.
I can definitely give that a try.
Cool. Because you nailed the other one, so we got to give you a curveball.
Make me afraid of Hattie.
Curveball, it's a
Alright,
face-off.
alright.
I must fear the hat.
Let me reposition myself real quick because it was hard to actually read the screen because the pop filter was blocking it half the time.
Oh, sure.
Can you hear me
Make
clearly
me
enough
buckle
like
my
this?
pants.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
There's no time. I need to play this game so badly, but Stamper for the win. I recently saw a video by Sir Pentius doing a 15 seconds of Battle Block Theater intro. It is great.
I need more drink booze time.
What the hell are you talking about, JJ?
I am reading the intro right above the thing right here. Oh, and the alcohol is in the basement. Never mind the
You're right.
bodies.
I'll
Don't worry,
be
I
in the
didn't find
basement.
bodies. Over the corpse, and I got myself a truly. Oh shit! That was a leg. No,
Let me wet my whistle.
Go.
Go ahead, old timer. I'm waiting for you. Should I quack into the whiskey next?
I love me some whiskey.
I got me some of that Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels ain't really whiskey, it's rye, if you know what you're talking about.
Nah, I got me the Winter Jack, so it's got the cider in it. It's good stuff.
I love that Widow Jack.
Now you gentlemen
I
need
don't
to
know
shut your
nobody that
faces,
don't.
as we're about to be regaled about a tale. Isn't that right?
So
Take it
are
away,
you going
crazy.
to tell me of a tale?
Good evening, boys and girls, ladies, and gentlemen. Turn the lights down low and shut your faces as I wrap you in a cozy blanket of a story as heartwarming and soft as a mother's kiss. Or is it? Shh. Once upon a time, there was a boat. Now, this wasn't just any boat, children. It was a ship. A ship full of friends, hundreds of friends, best friends, one and all. A veritable friendship, it was. Get it? But it wouldn't be very ladylike of me if I didn't mention the most noteworthy friend on board. Hattie Haddington. Say hi to Hattie. Hattie was like King Friend of Friendship Kingdom. Best friend to one and all, and the walking definition of a handsome gentleman. Now, one fine morning, Hattie and pals set out for a new and exciting adventure. What fantastic wonders would they discover this time? Perhaps they would come across a scary ghost ship. Perhaps they would find an island made entirely of candy. Perhaps they would meet a band of scary swashbuckling pirates and join forces to find an island made entirely of candy. Who knew? But it didn't matter. As long as they were together, there were smiles to be had and adventures to be shared. But today was a day, it was like an adventuring day. Spirits were incrushably high. Everyone was singing and dancing and having a jolly time. When suddenly, the ocean was like, surprise! In a huge, massive storm, brewed out of nowhere. Woo! Shoo, shoo, shoo! Shoo, shoo. Boy, that was quick. Woo, shoo, shoo, shoo. And there was thunder, boom! And lightning, boom! And the wind was shoo, shoo, shoo. And like that, it was over. Is everyone okay? Said Hattie. I don't know what I would do if I lost even one of you, Hattie continued. But the eye of the storm is very misleading, children. Never turn your back on it, because the ocean was like, psych! And it came back even bigger this time. Twice as big. As if Poseidon himself extended his hand in friendship, and they spat in his mouth. Boy, he was he was mad. And the rain came down like a shower of bullets. Ah! The floorboards were buckling and creaking and breaking, and pieces of their ship were raining down like shards of broken dreams, like my college days. And then Reginald came upstairs and he's like, I say, gentlemen, I do believe we're in quite a spot of bother. And everyone else was like, really? What tipped you off, genius? And Hattie was like, hey, be nice. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Huge giant waves thrashed the boat, to and fro, throw and to, carelessly sprinkling friend after friend into the cold and forgiving abyss of the deep, dark, my wife. And everyone was screaming like, help me! Splash, splash! There's this huge whale. Her. Made it huge, super scary. I think there was a shark. Her going through my wallet. There it is. Oh, God. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And Hattie was like, hold on to your butts. Land ho. It's her again. Bang, bang, smash. Shipwreck. Was foretold in their fate books of fate. While it seems like the end, this is merely the beginning of another fantastic journey for the brave crew of the SS Friend. Ship.
Daddy, I want a glass of milk.
Your mother left us!
The jilted husband angle was out of nowhere, but greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
I instantly felt like this is a father who's going to be crushing his child's dreams.
He's telling them the story while sitting there with a whiskey in his glass, just neat, just this fate book of fate bullshit. Your mother left us.
Go the fuck
Tried to go for the 24-year-old.
Go the fuck asleep.
Daddy,
She left us for the 24-year-old coworker.
Your mother left us for.
The hot, sexy, single 24-year-old fucking orthodontist.
That was great.
That
We
was
instantly knew
awesome.
what kind of character you were giving us. It was great.
I was like, why does this guy sound hungover?
Oh, I love the variety, Crazy Ivan. That's awesome. It was very markedly different from your first read. And I appreciated all the nuances you gave it and the ad libs. That was fantastic. It was a lot of fun.
That first part when you were like, my wife, I was just like, came out of just kind of nowhere. It's just like, oh, okay, we're doing that now.
I
character
knew I was
kinda
going to add
developed
something at the end
halfway
as soon
through
as
the
he said
read.
that. I'm like, I'm just going to add it.
Partway through the read, the character just developed. I was just like, this guy's pissed at life. I realized very quickly, I'm like, what am I doing with this? This character's pissed at life. He's angry about something. Fuck his wife.
And the bitterness came out. It was really
Exactly.
good.
He's already bitter. What's he bitter about specifically? Did he lose his job? No, he lost his fucking wife and half the house. And what did she do to freaking grind her heel into it? She left him with the fucking kid and no alimony.
Oh, God.
Ouch.
No alimony, no child support. Just, man.
She's living in fucking Baja with that shit Lord Orthodontist Terrence.
Okay.
Driving that
This is
Ferrari.
getting a little personal.
Oh, man.
Did your wife leave you, Ivan, for an orthodontist?
Like if a wife left her husband with 3 kids and no job, when I have to fucking Hawaii with some
Stephen
character named
Lynch.
Bob. You'd skin them and drain them of blood till they die, especially the motherfucker Bob.
Oh, delightful. Oh my
Wow.
god.
And I hit 10 o'clock.
We did.
Well done, Crazy Ivan. Oh,
Way
that's
to
awesome.
go there, bud. Good job. Good
Yikes, that was quite the adventure, I'd have to say.
Yeah, well done, everybody. That was awesome.
Here's my envy for JJ right now. He's
Yeah.
doing that voice there, and it's like, it's particularly close to Stamper. But if I can hear it, if he added like a little bit of rasp and went a slight drawl with areas of it, he's freaking Alan Tudyk in half the Disney movies he's in.
Who's Alan Tudyk?
Alan Tudyk voiced the Duke of Wesselton, the Weasel of Weaseltown. He voiced K2SO.
He's in Firefly.
He's in Firefly. He's Hogan
No idea.
Washburn.
He's the robot in
No
Star
idea.
Wars Rogue One.
That's K2SO.
Yeah. I think like
Wait.
names are not going to be. I figure I'd,
He
like,
went
Yeah,
to
no.
Juilliard, and he's the rooster in Moana.
That's right. That was.
Okay, I know the rooster in Moana.
That
Most
line-
famous
that-
character. Most famous character.
That is the most defining role of all time, of course.
Although a movie that you might have seen him in that you don't realize, did you ever see A Knight's Tale with Heath Ledger?
Yeah.
Oh, I love A Knight's Tale.
He's the red-headed, like friend.
I will phone you.
The one that when Heath Ledger's character's in the frickin' the rack or whatever like that in the town square, he's like, "Get back, or I will fall you." Teeth and blood and.
Well, I didn't.
That's Alan Tudyk.
Oh yes.
I
But
also
I
would
want
like
an
to heavily
Xbox.
recommend for
I
another.
I want to play
piece
Call of
art that
Duty.
he was
Shoot 'em,
in,
man.
I would highly recommend watching Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Oh man.
Oh,
Tucker and
him.
Dale versus Evil is one
This
of my
guy.
favorite fucking movies.
So Bladed didn't make it. What are we gonna
Bladed
do?
did
What are we gonna
not
do?
make
He
it.
didn't make it. So what
Well,
are we gonna do?
Well, we had
Kakiro, take it
discussed
away.
that originally, this was supposed to be like a long-term critique thing. I'm surprised we actually fit as much as we did into what we did.
Duh.
And Bladed had said that we could do this over like 2 things, so maybe he's banking on that. But the thing is, I'm surprised that we got through 4 of us
I'm not.
in this one sitting.
So there are more scripts to this game.
Well.
Yes, but they're nowhere near as entertaining.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't sit there and tell me doo-doo casserole with a side of butt salad isn't entertaining.
I just wanted to hear you say something like that.
Doo-doo. And a side of butt salad.
The prison food
kinda
tastes like
wanna-
doo-doo casserole with a side of butt salad.
All right, I'm
I
off.
cut-
I'm gonna go catch some Z's.
That's
so
what
I
we're
can
gonna
get
end it
up in
on,
the
doo-doo
morning
and a
and
side of butt salad.
bash my head into something.
Oh
Good
man.
night, Crazy Ivan. Good
I'm
job,
gonna need
everyone.
it.
Y'all have
I
a wonderful
appreciate
evening
you
now.
veritable fellows stopping by.
Good night, guys.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Good night, Ivan.
Good night.
I didn't drink whiskey.
On to karaoke night.
Karaoke.
You gonna join us tonight in
You
karaoke?
guys have fun at karaoke. I'm off too.
Nope.